News 46 is brought to you by Bees Embroidery and Garment Printing, specializing in custom and personalized decoration of gifts, garments, and more. Call 775-727-9444. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, traffic is stopped for Mercy Air to land on the highway.
County officials are asking for your opinion to amend an ordinance.
And the board approves another summer movies in the park. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Zach Reinert. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, April 5th, 2017. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Zach Reinert for News 46.
3 people were injured today in a 2-car crash on the highway. Traffic was completely stopped while a helicopter landed to transport one of the victims of the collision. The other 2 were transported by ground ambulance.
Just after 12 o'clock today, dispatched a report of an injury motor vehicle accident. Upon arrival, we found a 2-car accident. Appeared to be somewhat of a T-bone type collision. During the scene assessments and the risk assessment, we found that there was entrapment in one of the vehicles. So we upgraded the assignment to a rescue, adding an additional medic unit. When we got down to a total count of those that could possibly be transported to hospital, we ended up adding another additional medic, so a total of 3 medics, a rescue engine, and myself managed the LZ for incoming Mercy Air 24, who was added to the assignment.
You had to remove the door from the red vehicle?
Yeah, the extrication was completed by Engine 1 crew, and they actually cut off the passenger side door to be able to get into that patient.
So Mercy Air landed right on the roadway there?
They did on the northbound lanes of Highway 160 just before 372. It's a 3-lane roadway with no overhead obstruction, so we brought Mercy Air 24 directly into the scene.
It appeared at the beginning to be a 3-vehicle accident, but I guess one of the passerbys or witnesses put one of the patients into his vehicle?
It's my understanding that's true, yes. So it ended up being a 2-vehicle accident.
And then substantial damage, right?
There's a significant intrusion into the vehicle that was struck on the side, which is the one we also extricated the patient from. And that prevented us from accessing the patient in a timely fashion, so that needed to be completed before we could actually get people into him.
All right, and then so 2 by ground, 1 by air.
2 by ground to Desville and 1 by ground or by flight to UMC Trauma.
All right, and then the road was blocked off, of course, by Nye County Sheriff's deputies, Nevada Highway Patrol.
Yeah, it was safety precaution not only for those that are operating on the scene, but when we brought the helicopter in, we want to make sure everybody's absolutely safe in the area, both sides of the median. And so the Sheriff's Office blocked out those other lanes heading southbound.
Well, Nye County is asking business owners and interested parties to submit their comments concerning the impact, whether positive or negative, in relation to prostitution. The code concerning prostitution is facing proposed amendments. Comments are due Friday, April 21st. The Board of County Commissioners will be proposing amendments to Code Title 9, Chapter 9.20, to amend the ordinance governing prostitution in the county. They would like to know whether or not the proposed rule will impose a direct and significant economic burden upon any business or directly restrict the formation, operation, or expansion of business. Please direct your comments, data, and arguments in writing to Lorena Dellinger, and that's on your screen there, Assistant County Manager at ldellinger@co.nye.nv.us, or you can call 775-751-7075. And a local man was frightened at the behavior of a dog inside an area store. He thinks the owner should have warned him that the dog may be vicious.
Well, I was trying to go down through an aisle trying to find what I was looking for, and I passed these people that had a pit bull. And I thought nothing about it because I figured maybe they were a service dog too. I thought they were just fine and dandy with everybody else. So I thought I walked by him and I said hi to him, and then 2 seconds later it's like the dog just jumped up and started wanting to attack and bite me.
Yeah.
And then the guide says something, well, don't touch the dog. I goes, well, that's not right. You should have told me that before I got to him.
Yeah.
And so I got around, found out, I told him, says, well, what you should do is not have the dog in there if it's not good with people or anything else. It should either be muzzled or should be, tell people ahead of time, don't approach. You know, he may bite.
Yeah. So you talked to the manager?
Yes, I did. And she said something that she couldn't really do a whole lot because, I guess through the law, through the ADA or something, that it didn't really matter what dog it was or something. As long as they say it was a service animal or something, they can do that.
Yeah, because there's all types of service animals.
Exactly, because some may not be and some could be, but I assumed it was. And I thought, I knew that service animals were supposed to be good-natured and have mild temperament, since I worked with them before when I was younger. And I kind of figured, this one here might be.
So, Home Depot, I believe, just lets in any dogs, though,
Yeah.
not even just service dogs, but just
any dog natural, no matter what it is. If it's small or large dog, they'll do it.
So you're hoping that maybe the people could get a vest that says the dog bites or something like that.
Yes.
So at least that you would know, because you're kind of concerned about children approaching the dog.
Exactly, because there were a lot of children in the store. There were a lot of other small animals too. The dog could actually just bit somebody was trying to, if a child wanted to hug an animal or something, or it would actually bite them, or it could even do worse than that in the store, and I was afraid of that.
All right, more when we return. We'll be right back.